The Mazda 787B is a machine that stands as one of the greatest icons in motorsport history. Born in the competitive era of Group C prototype racing, this car was designed with one goal in mind: to conquer the legendary 24 Hours of Le Mans. Its story is one of innovation, persistence, and a touch of magic that forever changed the reputation of Japanese automakers on the world stage. Visually, the 787B is unforgettable. Dressed in its bright orange and green renown and charge racing livery, the car's geometric patterns made it instantly recognizable on the track. The low-slung body and wide stance give it an aggressive, purposeful look, while the sleek aerodynamic surfaces were sculpted to cut through the air at incredible speeds. Every curve and angle of its exterior was carefully engineered for maximum efficiency, stability, and downforce, making it not only a racing car but a moving piece of art. Its stance on racing slick tires and the authentic motorsport detailing spoke volumes about its focus. This was a purebred machine with no compromise. But beneath the striking livery and aerodynamic bodywork, the Mazda 787B had something truly unique that separated it from its rivals. At its heart lay a four-rotor rotary engine, the legendary R26B. Unlike conventional piston engines, this rotary powerplant produced a distinctive, almost otherworldly sound, a high-pitched scream that echoed down the Mulsanne Strait at over 200 miles per hour. The R26B delivered around 700 horsepower, and combined with the car's lightweight design, it provided a balance of speed, durability, and efficiency that proved crucial in endurance racing. Drivers often described the engine as both ferocious and smooth, capable of revving endlessly without the fatigue that came with traditional designs. The 787B wasn't just about raw power, it was about endurance. In the grueling environment of Le Mans, reliability is often more important than outright speed. Mazda engineers designed the car with a focus on long-distance durability, ensuring that every component could withstand the immense stress of 24 straight hours of racing. The result was a prototype that could keep pushing lap after lap without faltering, even as other competitors began to struggle with mechanical failures or fuel efficiency issues. All of this engineering came together in 1991, when the Mazda 787B made motorsport history. Against a field of dominant European teams and manufacturers, this Japanese prototype emerged victorious in the 24 Hours of Le Mans. It wasn't just a win, it was a groundbreaking moment. The 787B became the first and only rotary-powered car to win the prestigious race, and it marked the first time a Japanese manufacturer claimed the top step of the podium. That victory stunned the motorsport world and solidified the 787B as a symbol of ingenuity, perseverance, and the ability to challenge established giants on their own stage. Fans who were there will never forget the sight and sound of the 787B storming through the French countryside, its livery glowing under the floodlights, the rotary engine screaming into the night. The car completed 362 laps, covering more than 3,000 miles, and crossed the finish line not just as a winner, but as a legend. Even today, decades later, when the 787B is brought out for demonstration runs, crowds gather simply to hear that unique engine note, something so visceral and iconic that it sends chills through anyone lucky enough to witness it. Beyond the racetrack, the legacy of the Mazda 787B lives on as a symbol of Japanese motorsport ambition. It showed the world that innovation and determination could achieve greatness, even against overwhelming odds. Mazda retired the 787B immediately after its Le Mans victory, making it an untouchable icon, a car that went out on top and never risked tarnishing its record. Today, it is preserved as a priceless piece of history, proudly displayed and occasionally unleashed to remind everyone why it became so beloved. The 787B remains one of the most hyper-realistic visions of a racing car, its colors bold, its shape aggressive, its details intricate. From the renown and charge branding to the wide tires gripping the track, every aspect represents motorsport at its purest. It is more than just a car, it is a cultural phenomenon, an engineering triumph, and a reminder of what happens when passion meets persistence. In the world of racing, some machines fade into memory, but the Mazda 787B continues to roar on, etched into history as the car that dared to be different and triumphed. It wasn't just Mazda's victory, it was proof that innovation could redefine the rules of endurance racing forever.